Hi everyone, welcome to Cessnaflightsim today. I just wanted to do a quick tutorial on how to go through starting up the Cessna in your home simulator. Okay, so let's get started on how to do that. That's just looking at the view of the front here. Beautiful day. We are in Bournemouth at the moment. And yeah, Bournemouth is looking mighty fine, I must say. That's the view out the panel on the right hand side. And coming round to the left hand side, hitting some good frame rates at the moment, 34, 33, 34, so it's looking pretty good. Here's all the dash panels, the GNS 530, radio panel, multi-panel. I got the co-pilot's yoke over there. Here we've got the TPM, so TPM, which controls our throttle, our prop, and also our mixture. Don't need the throttle, don't need the prop on this type of plane because we don't have a twin prop. This here trim wheel, we've got one of those, and we've also got our down the bottom here. This is our fuel selectors. So if you want to add the fuel to the right, or to the center, or to the left, or cut it off completely, you use that big button there. Now over on this side, down the bottom here, we have our brake release to take our brakes off. We have our key here to start everything. Okay, so you have your right magneto, your left magneto, your both of them, and also the start position. The two red buttons there, that is your battery and your alternator, so you've got to have those on to start. And next to that, we've got our avionics, and then our fuel pump. Very important, we have the fuel pump on. Next to that one, we've got the de-ice. If you're in a colder climate, you want to have your de-icing on to start with. Your pitted heat as well is there. Panel is on the bottom, so these are all your lights. All along that bottom row, that's all your lights that you'll need. So you've got your panel lights, your beacon, your nav lights, strobe lights. The last two are your taxis, okay, for taxiing on the aprons, and your landing lights. So what we're going to do, we're going to put a battery on, and also our alternator. Okay, we are going to turn on our avionics, right? And as you notice, the avionics have now come alive over here. If I was to turn it off again, they would all go dead. Okay, so we'll turn it back on. And fuel pump, very important, fuel pump on. Pitted heat, you want to push that on as well. Okay, now the lights down the bottom here, panel, beacon, nav, and strobe are what I always do, just so I'm well seen on the runway and that no other plane crashes into me. And then taxi or landing depending on the situation. So at the moment we're at the end of the runway, we don't need a taxi light on, but we do need landing because we're going to be taking off. Okay. Close cowls or keep them open. I keep them closed most of the time, don't really use that button too much. And then here all you do now, turn that to the right for your right magneto, left magneto, both, and then keep it in that position. Come over here, make sure your mixture is fully in, okay? Then the black throttle control, you want to push in about 1/4 inch. Come back over here to your key. Now I can't start it and use this at the same time, so we're just going to start it, leave it for a few seconds, and then there we go, turn it back, just like that. The propeller is now working. Okay, and we'll just ease off on the propeller a little bit and just bring it back to about 700 RPM. Works pretty good for me. Alright, so that's how you start up a little Cessna plane. It's really, really simple. Okay, mixture in, throttle, 1/4 inch. Go through all your buttons here, fuel pump, make sure they're all on. Turn this over to start, hold it for a few seconds, let it off. Don't leave that in. If you leave it in, can you hear that? You're going to get that horrible noise and stuff the engine, so don't do that. At this stage, you trim up for takeoff. Okay, you probably test your flaps, make sure they're working. There we go, so you can see the flaps when I use the lever. They're coming down on the side there, and then you can put them back up as well. Okay. And yeah, then you're pretty much all set to go. So happy flying. We're here in Bournemouth. We're about to take off. you would release your handbrake and you'd be away. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll see you on the next video. Take care.